President Donald Trump is doing more to unify America than any president in recent memory, but many on the left are still holding out, refusing to stand with him. And a U.S. senator is now in big trouble after opposing Trump on a major issue. It is fair to say that the Midwest is Trump country. The support for the president in Midwest states, with only two exceptions, is strong. One Midwest state, which is strongly pro-Trump, is Missouri. And in Missouri, one surprising element of the state is its senior U.S. Senator. Claire McCaskill has served in the U.S. Senate since 2006 when she was elected as a Democrat in Missouri. Since then she was able to win re-election despite her extremely liberal voting record, a re-election that many blame on the Republican candidate, who had made controversial statements while on the campaign trail. But despite winning re-election once, she is going to have a very hard time doing it a second time. Come November, McCaskill will face a Republican challenger. While that Republican challenger won't be known until August, there is a strong field of candidates that Missouri Republicans can choose from. One of those candidates feels as though he has the race locked down, and has already begun attacking Claire McCaskill almost exclusively. Josh Hawley is Missouri's current Attorney General and is seen to many as the presumptive Republican nominee to face McCaskill. He is endorsed by President Donald Trump, but also he has faced criticism by pro-Trump leaders in the state of Missouri, who feel he aligns too far with the establishment to be a consistent ally to President Trump. But despite those criticisms, almost every metric available points towards a Hawley-McCaskill matchup this November. And if that is indeed the case, it is already clear that Hawley is going to come strongly on the attack against McCaskill. He has already launched a new website to specifically call McCaskill out for her voting record on Supreme Court justices. The website states that McCaskill has been wrong on every Supreme Court pick since she has been elected. It points out her opposition to Justices Samuel Alito and Neil Gorsuch, as well as how she voted in favor of filibustering Gorsuch, who was Trump's pick, along with her terrible record on Supreme Court nominees. It also points out how McCaskill voted to confirm former President Obama's judicial nominees 100% of the time. This website comes at a perfect time. All the news related to Trump's presidency has to do with who he will pick to replace retiring Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy. In a state like Missouri, electing a candidate who will support a Trump Supreme Court nominee is extremely important. Claire McCaskill has historically tried to act as though she is more moderate than other Democrats. In order to do that, she would often refuse to talk about certain issues on the campaign trail, as not to alienate her more conservative supporters. But with the Supreme Court being such an important issue, she is not going to be able to avoid it. Do you think that Missouri will elect a Republican to replace Claire McCaskill? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.